If you have a pelvic surgery coming up, whether it's a hysterectomy, a prolapse repair, a surgery for cancer like a prostatectomy, or a gender-affirming surgery, there are some simple things that you can start doing now that can make your recovery smoother, help your pelvic floor reconnect quicker, and decrease your risk for pelvic floor issues afterwards. This video will walk you through 6 important steps that you can take before surgery so you can go into it already 2 steps ahead. I'm Dr. Alex Hill. I'm a board-certified physical therapist and I specialize in pelvic health and oncology. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more health tips and exercise routines for your pelvic health. Before your surgery, one of the most empowering things that you can do is talk with your surgeon about what to expect in those first couple weeks. Knowing what your timeline is can reduce anxiety and help you plan realistically. Ask when you should begin walking, what movement or lifting restrictions you'll have, when you can restart pelvic floor exercises, and when you can return to driving, work, intimacy, or exercise. Also ask when you should start working with a pelvic health physical therapist who can really give you that individualized guidance for exercises, continence, scar care, bowel habits, and really a clear path and plan for turning back to those activities that matter the most to you. Another key part of preparing for pelvic surgery is staying active. If you already do moderate or vigorous workouts, keep that up as long as your surgeon allows. Otherwise, walking, basic strengthening, including body weight exercises like squats, and simple daily movement can really improve how your body functions and make it easier to get moving again after surgery. Research shows that even just a few weeks of exercise before surgery can improve outcomes. So this isn't about doing anything intense, it's about consistency. Besides staying generally active, it's also important to help keep your pelvic floor active by learning how to both contract and fully relax these muscles. You want these muscles to have good strength, endurance, coordination, and the ability to relax before surgery. Pelvic surgery can sometimes temporarily disrupt how that pelvic floor works, and having an optimized pelvic floor and that mind-muscle connection ahead of time can support better outcomes, whether your goal is improved bladder control, easier bowel movements, or less pelvic pain. Working with a pelvic floor PT before and after surgery is ideal, but practicing proper pelvic floor coordination on your own can still be helpful if you don't have access to one. Keep watching till the end of this video and I'll link my step-by-step guide on how to correctly contract and relax your pelvic floor. Next, let's talk hydration. Drinking enough water before and after surgery supports your bladder and bowel health and helps your tissues heal. Try to limit bladder irritants like caffeine, alcohol, carbonated drinks, artificial sweetener, and acidic and spicy foods, especially if you already have urinary urgency or sensitivity. Many surgeries involve temporarily having a catheter in, which can irritate the bladder, so now is the perfect time to start reducing or completely avoiding those bladder irritants and get in the habit of drinking more water. Hydration also plays a big role in preventing constipation, which is one of the more common challenges after pelvic surgery. Straining puts a lot of pressure on those healing tissues, so planning ahead is important. Before surgery, pick up a stool softener or gentle laxative recommended by your provider, and make sure that you're getting plenty of fiber and staying hydrated with water. And here's a surprising tip. Chewing gum after surgery may help stimulate bowel function and get things moving sooner, so having a pack ready can be useful, but most importantly, talk with your provider about what they recommend to help make sure that you're not straining and dealing with constipation after your surgery. And finally, take time to prepare your home. Set up a comfortable resting space with pillows to support you, gather loose clothing that's easy to change into, and stock your kitchen and freezer with some simple, nutritious meals. If you'll have bending or lifting restrictions, getting a grabber can be helpful. And if you're expecting urinary or bowel leakage, have plenty of pads on hand And get some towels ready so you can put them in your car seat and on your bed to sleep on just in case you have extra leakage. And if you'll need help with transportation, pets, kids, or household tasks, try to arrange that ahead of time. Preparing for pelvic surgery can feel really overwhelming, but these steps can help you feel more informed, empowered, and ready for recovery. What you do now truly sets the foundation for how you feel and recover later. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with someone preparing for pelvic surgery. And in the comments, leave a tip to help others who are getting ready for their pelvic surgery.